I want to give a big shout out to Hector Cerritos, Jamaican Me Seamoss, Jesse Fisher, Ryder Kidd, Nook Henry, AJ Higg, Tanisha Campbell, Rakeem Holcomb, Quante Carter, CGC Trey. Big shout out to y'all. Let's get it. I see I got on my Jamaican Seamoss shirt. Okay, so listen. So I have been hearing about Seamoss for a long time. I hadn't checked it out yet. So somebody hit me up and he sent me some. He sent me this shirt too. This is the raw form. If you want to make it yourself, this is what it look like. And this is the gel. You can get it either way you want it. Seamoss contains 92 of the 102 minerals that our body needs. It promotes healthy thyroid. It supports healthy heart. It creates a healthy immune system. It helps maintain healthy weight. I done heard people say a lot that it's supposed to help you lose weight. It supports skin, hair, nails, and I don't want to hear no damn body trying to be funny talking about this support hair, why you bald then? And they say it improves libido. Y'all know what that means, ain't it? On their Facebook group is Jamaican Me Seamoss. Jamaican Me Seamoss.com. Let's promote healthy living. Now, I haven't checked it out yet. I just got it today. So I will be giving y'all an update on this, on how it's making me feel and stuff. I will check it out and then I'll let y'all know. But if y'all know about Seamoss, hey man, they got it right here. And if you don't know, if this your first time hearing about it, just from what I've read and heard about it all over the internet and from numerous people, I think y'all should check it out.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah. What the feezy? 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 What the feezy?
What up though, y'all? It's your boy Bill. Me and my roommate Flat in the room just chilling. Flat like late 30s. He been locked up for a little minute and you know, he real humorous. Like he like to find, and I like to do that too. I like to find joke out of something, out of everything, but I feel like he be doing it too much sometimes. But we in here just chilling. He's trying to teach me how to play. I think it was a game called, it was a card game called Rummy or something like that. I learned how to play it in the county jail a little bit, but it's been so many years, I had done forgot. Man, me and Flax sitting here, we playing card, he trying to teach me. I know he cheating. He's cheating and teaching me at the same time, but it is what it is. We was just bored. And he just trying to teach me how to do this. So we sit here, he trying to tell me, no, you gotta pull that, you gotta do that, whatever it is he was doing. Next thing you know, our door swing open, don't nobody knock or nothing. So I got my phone out right here on the bed. Flat got his candy bar out, my candy bar was right next to my phone. So when the door swing up, we immediately thinking it's the police. We both jumped like grabbing our stuff. It was one of my guys. He was at the door looking crazy, talking about, y'all tighten up, it's finna go up. And he took off running out the door. So instantly, I grabbed the candy bar, Flat snatched his candy bar. I hurried up, cut my phone off. Flat was at the door looking out the door. I'm like, what the hell going on, Flat? So I'm putting my phone up where it need to go. So he like, I don't know, it don't look like nothing going on. So I'm like, hold on, just watch that door. So Flat was watching the door so I could hurry up and put my phone up. So when I got the phone put up, he like, you good? I'm like, yeah, Flat bust out the door. So I bust out the door right behind Flat. So we looking around, everything seems normal. It don't look like nothing flaky is going on. We shoot down here to the room where, you know, the guy who just came from over here in some of my other guys' room. So we walking this way, there's one door, I knock on the door, pull it open. One of my guys in there laying down on the bed just chilling. I said, say G. He said, what going on? I said, what the hell going on? He said, I don't know, I ain't heard about nothing going on. I said, bro just came and told me something going on. He said, well, ain't nobody told me nothing. So now I'm like, what the hell y'all really got going on? Dude get up, he come out. We all go, now we go to all the other guys' room on the top range, ain't none of them in their room. So now we like, whoa, hold on, what? So we go to the other few rooms, ain't none of them in their rooms. So then we go downstairs to where another guy room at, we go in there, all of my guys in this one room. There's about 15, 16 of them in here in this one room. So I walk in the room, this around the time I had some say-so. I'm like, man, what the hell going on in here, bro? What y'all got going on? They trying to tell me that two groups that ain't got nothing to do with us supposed to be going to war. Something just happened, somebody just got stabbed up at another prison, and they saying that it's finna go prison to prison, and they saying that they about to pop and do what they about to do. I'm trying to figure out, I understand you, cause when anything get ready to pop, you know, you want to let your folks know, like, hey, them folks might get to stabbing. So, and you know, that's just for reasons that if you cool with somebody that's a part of something else, me putting you on point, you need to fall back a little bit. If somebody's asking you to credit something from you, and I come tell you this, don't credit it to them because something might go down for reasons like that. And just so we can know what's going on, but you don't come to my room worrying my damn nerves, talking about this about to go up, this, and that, and then be down here having a whole damn meeting and this ain't got nothing to do with us. So I'm like, what are y'all doing? I don't understand how that relates to anything got to do with this. And then I don't understand how all of y'all are down here. Nobody really called my phone. Like, what are y'all down here discussing without me? That's what I was trying to figure out. So it sent me into a paranoia. Like, see, y'all ain't trying to plot on Bill, is it? And Flat was feeling the same way. When they broke it down to me to make it all 100% make sense, the issue was, there's an individual by the name of Liz. Liz used to be part of what I was affiliated with. Liz had done some very, 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 very weird things he ain't had no business done. Liz ended up getting pulled out with the candy bar real bad. And, you know, my guys just was like, you're not that no more. You're not that. They made him sit in the hole for like a year. And he came out and they just, you know, pretty much washed their hands with him. So Liz ended up transferring. But he was only gone for like 8-9 months. He ended up coming back down here. But, you know, nobody's acknowledging him as that. But see, here's the thing with ever affiliating yourself with anybody. The oppositions don't hear none of that. They only see what you once was. So allegedly, one of the guys who got pulled out at another camp was real cool with Liz, or that was his brother, whatever. I don't think that was his real brother, because I don't even believe he had no real brother. But I just believe that was somebody he was real tight with. So allegedly, down here at the prison we was at the moment in another dorm, Liz bust somebody, a part of the same group from the other prison that bust the people he cool with. So that's his way of getting his get back. He busts somebody, and they say he takes off running to the door and beat on the door and tell the police, let him out the dorm. He runs to the door after he done bust somebody. So the people in that dorm saying that they got to get some straightening with Liz, ultimately, they remember him from being affiliated with us over a year ago. So the word on the streets is the guy he bust, that gang is supposed to be popping on the group I was moving with. So that's where the issue, the confusion came in at. It was time to address the issue at hand. I tell Flat, come with me. I talked to them for a minute. I told them about to pretty much get this figured out. And you know, it's not out of fear. It ain't that I'm weak and I want to go try to plead my case. It ain't nothing like that. It's just, this ain't got nothing to do with us. So I want to keep the peace anyway before it leads to something and somebody end up losing their life about something that ain't got nothing to do with us. I feel like my guys shouldn't have to get involved with something that really ain't got to do with us. So me and Flat leaves out the room. The other guys that's in the room, I think like 2 of them came out and they just stood at the bottom rail just watching me and Flat just in case they need to run up. And the other few just stayed in the room, and one of them came outside. He was just leaning on the little door of the room that they was in. The gang, the specific gang that they is, I'm purposely not saying what it is. The gang that allegedly was saying they was gonna pop on me and my guys, one of their leaders was in the dorm with us. He's not the highest, but he's one of the highest. So what I took note on, what I noticed that was strange, and this is what made me think this rumor may be true, as I walked out that room to go to bro room, I don't see none of those gang members out here. Now, remember, I just didn't see none of my guys out here. They was all huddled up in the room having a meeting about something. That's what they do. Whenever something finna pop and people know about it, they all huddle up in one room and have a meeting about it and talk about it and try to figure out and decide what we gonna do. We is gonna do this or we ain't gonna do this. So when I didn't see none of these guys out here on the floor, instantly it made me think it may be some truth to that. I looked over there to where the 2 guys that was standing on the rail, and I just did like that. Just telling them, y'all come on down here too. Just in case I knock on this door, the door swing open, they running out, busting. Let's just be on point. Let's just be all the way safe. So the other two come walking towards me and Flat. The guy standing at the door seen me tell these two, come on. They all just came out like just in case. But they all didn't walk up to me and Flat. They stood by the rail where the first two was at. And the first two came over here with me and Flat. So we go up the steps. The dude room was like 4 or 5 rooms down from my room. I knock on the door. Do. I hear somebody say, hold on. So we just stand there. We holding on. Then he said, who that? I said, C-Bill. It got quiet for a minute. So I say, damn, these folk might be trying to plan on popping on us about Liz, about this sucker. It's a flap on the door. I told y'all about the flaps. You can use paper. People use paper, they ripping out of magazines or whatever, and they put it over the door. So the bottom flap move over. And when it move over, dude look at me, he look at Flat. Now, the two that came, once we went up the steps, I told them just chill right here. So I wanted them upstairs, but I didn't want them right here with me because then it'll look strange, like why y'all 4 deep walking over here. 2 is fine, because it usually 2, because we're all groups in the prison. And then not even the groups, just if you want to have, so can't nobody lie or say nothing like that. You always want to have an extra person with you as a witness. So if I say, yeah, you said this, and then you say, no, I didn't, it's my word against yours. But if I got Flat right here to say, bro, you did say that, now it's 2 against 1. So that's the reason I wanted Flat with me, and I wanted them to just in case flaky business happened. The door swung open. Bro, when the door swings open, every single one of these members that lives in this dorm are all piled up in this room. Every single one of them are looking at me and Flat. Bro ain't even got no shirt on. And then you can see like 2 of them down there on their knees. I know they down there sharpening candy bars against the floor. Bro like, oh, what's up, CBL? What's up? He look at Flat. He look back at me. He like, what's up? I was like, hey, I was coming to holler at bro. The dude who really ran the show, he was over there standing towards the back of the cell. I was like, hey, I was coming to holler at bro. So he looked back at bro. Bro was like, what's up? I was like, I can holler at you, bro. He was like, you can talk to me in front of all my folks. I don't want to be yelling. I don't want to come in this room, but at the same time, I just feel like when it comes to certain stuff like that, bro, I just used to feel like we men, we got to handle business. And certain things, when you move a certain way and you play chess and not checkers, you subconsciously letting people know certain things like about you, like the type of person you is and the way you really coming. So I asked him, I said, we can step in here and holler at you. So he was like, yeah. Guys who was on the floor, they stand up, but they take their candy bars and they like just put it on the side so it ain't just pointing out or whatever. So when me and Flat go to stepping in, I hear like shoes coming running down the range. It's the 2 guys that I told to come upstairs. Once they went to running, all of my guys from downstairs came running up the step. They don't know what's going on. I politely looked out the door, told them to. I said, chill, G, it's straight, we cool. I said, chill, bro, we straight, just chill. So now you got this whole side of the steps, like my guys right there, and then you got these 2 standing directly outside the door. So we stepped inside the room, bro hit the light wasn't even on at first. Bro hit the light, we stepped in. So what I purposely did was made sure my back was against the door, right? I did that just in case something flaky does happen. I can use all of my weight, push my weight against the door. Once I push all my weight against the door, it's finna swing right open. Just so y'all can't trap us in here and lock the door and there's 9 of y'all in here and y'all try to pull us out or something like that. So as soon as we came in, Flat came in to the right, put his back against the wall. And I came in and pulled the door up against me, and I got my back against the wall. So me and Flat like this, shoulder to shoulder. All these other guys like right here, all in the room. So I was like, hey, listen, bro, I just became hip to the situation. Now, the dude I'm talking to, he was around about my age, but he had a whole lot of pull with that game. So I was like, hey, listen, bro, I just became hip to the situation. I ain't even know nothing about it. They told me that Liz bust one of your guys down the walk. So he like, yeah, he did that. He did that. He got to pay for that, bro. So I was like, okay, well, the reason I'm up here talking to you is because I heard that some of your guys down the walk was saying that my group and your group need to be going at it because Liz bust your guy. But this is what I'm coming to tell you. Liz is not one of my guys. Liz has not been one of my guys for over a year now. So that issue, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with us. That has nothing to do with us. So he like, man, I thought Liz was your folks, bro. That's what everybody say. I'm trying to see how he been your folks, and now that he did something crazy, he ain't one of your folks. So I slightly started to get offended because now I feel like you trying me like I'm a sucker or something. I feel like you're making an assumption that I'm some type of sucker because I'm up here telling you he's not one of my guys, and you like how he one of your guys, but now that this happened, he ain't one of your guys. So that's when I never became disrespectful, hostile, none of that, but I did just become a little more firm with the message that I was coming up there to tell him. I said, hey, listen, bro, Liz is not one of my guys. He ain't been one of my guys in over a year. Bro, I've been in the dorm with you for a while, so you should know by now that I'm not the type of person to play no games like that and try to figure out a mechanism to get up out of a situation real quick. I said, bro, I'm a grown man. If there's a situation that I got to deal with as a grown man, I'm just going to deal with it, bro. Liz is not one of my guys, and that has nothing to do with me and my guys. That's all I came up here to tell you, bro. And I pushed my back against the door. The door came open. I told Flat, I'm like, come on, let's ride. So me and Flat walked out of there. I didn't even care what he had to say at that point, because it's like, bro, you know, that man been down here for years, bro. You know for a fact Liz just sat in the hole for a long time. Even if you're not paying Liz no attention, you do know Liz ain't been rocking with her. You ain't seen Liz doing nothing, I know for a fact, in over a year. So it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way when he went to saying, like, you know, how he was and now he ain't now. Like, I don't know. I just didn't like the way it felt. So I leave out, me and my guys, we go back downstairs, but we don't go back in the room. We go back downstairs and just stand all around the rail. So we standing all on the rail where the two was at first, and we just down there talking. So I just told them all the situation. So, you know, you got guys like Flat, and you got some guys talking about, bro, we just need to go pop, bro. I don't know what they got going on. We just need to go pop. Flat sitting here trying to make jokes, talking about the dude that I was talking to. His name was actually, Face or Big Face or something like that. He had a real kind of wide crimson chin looking type of face. And Flat sitting here talking about something, the man looked like Miss Puff off SpongeBob. And I don't know, like Flat was funny to me. He was definitely funny to me. But it was just certain times, bro, like when we're in situations like this, my nerves is bad, bro. My heart rate beating, you feel me? I'm nervous because I don't know how this finna play out. And I know anybody, you know, however this plays out, I know it's a possibility somebody can lose their life. I fully understand that. So when Flat go to having these jokes and stuff, it don't be funny to me at the moment. It really be irritating, bro. So I'm telling Flat, like, bro, what is you talking about, bro? This is a real life situation. You sitting here talking crazy. He talking about, oh, this, but one thing I know about Flat, I know he was gonna slang that iron. You know what I'm saying? If we had to do it, I know he was gonna be one that do it. So, you know, I kind of respect it, but so they telling me we just need to go up there and pop on them because it's only a matter of time before they come pop on us. So I'm like, nah, that ain't nah. The guy I talked to that's up there in that room, that gang member that got a little pull, he actually has a real blood cousin. I mean, a real cousin. And when I say a real blood cousin, I'm not talking about no gang. I'm talking about the blood that's in your vein. Real cousins that just so happened to be one of my guys. Now, we been knew about this. When Lil Dan first came in the dorm, you know, that was one of the questions I asked him, like, do you got any family or friends at this prison or anywhere in the prison that's, you know, associated with a different group? And then he told me, like, yeah, my cousin right here in this dorm. And then he told me, and then, you know, I asked him, like, do you think that's going to be an issue? You know, because, you know, we two different things. Now, situations can happen. That's your cousin. I don't want you placed in a crazy situation. He like, nah, man, we respect each other, but we know he is what he is. I am what I am. So I'm like, okay, cool. So while we sitting here talking, Lil Dan said, hey, CBL, man, you want me to go up there and holler at him? I'm like, nah, for what? He was like, because you know, that's my cousin. I'm like, but I just hollered at him. I mean, I feel like it really ain't too much to holler at him about. I just talked to him. It ain't like nothing crazy done, you know what I'm saying, that done went down or whatever the case like that. I just talked to him, so it's straight, bro. A little time go by, bro, and everything, no about an hour go by. We still staying out here. Them folks just now slowly start coming out the room. Like one of them came, went down there, got them some water. One of them came, went in the TV room. So we ain't really studying them, but we keeping an eye on them. You know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, like I say, bro, ain't nothing going on. Everything seem cool. Everything seem like everything's straight. I go back in my room. I got me and Flat, we both in the room. We just cool. I pull my phone back out. I don't lay down though. I'm just sitting up on the phone. Next thing you know, I get a call from my phone, on my phone. I don't recognize the number though, so I don't answer. Then I get a text and say, AC Bill, this Big Face. So I'm like, what the hell? So right when I get ready to call the number back, it calling me back. So I answer, I'm like, yo. He like, hey bro, this Big Face. I had you got your number from one of my guys. I'm like, what's up? You know, we in the same dorm. What the hell you calling my phone for? So he like, yeah, bro, I was just talking to some of my folks. They pretty much said the same thing you just said, and I just wanted to let you know, like, you feel me? I wasn't trying you feel me? I wasn't trying to act like we about to do something to y'all. I just ain't know, bro. But I just talked to some of my folks, and they told me that bro really is, that y'all, you know, y'all really don't rock with him for real. So I just wanted to let you know we good, bro. It ain't no nothing, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, for sure. All right, bro. So we get off the phone. Then he asked me if I had some Chris Brown CDs and some Al Green CDs for sale. So I told him, yeah. So he sent me the money, then came down there and got it. But I already know that was a mechanism for, he probably didn't even want no damn Al Green or Chris Brown CDs. But I understand that is a mechanism just for, that's like the last handshake. Like, this is official. We ain't got no issues, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So he get it, he leave out the room, Flat like, we straight. I'm like, yeah, we Gucci. But still, keep an eye out, because you never know. People play all type of games when they trying to really pop and down bad some people. So Flat end up leaving out the room. 5-10 minutes later, Flat come back in the room. He like, hey, C-Bill. I'm like, what's up? He like, man, Lil Dan in the room with Big Face, and them folk down there arguing real loud. But you know they cousins, though. I'm like, hell nah, bro. What they arguing about, though? What did it sound like? He told me, I ain't really hear what they were saying, but I know they were arguing. So I leave straight out the room, Flat come out behind me. So we go down there. When I go down there, all of Big Face guys is outside the room. So that puts me at ease a little bit, because I'm assuming Big Face told them, get out the room. This my cousin, this family business or something like that. And all of them left out the room. So that put me at ease slightly. But then at the same time, I go to think like, hell no, cause why y'all standing outside the room? Are y'all waiting on somebody to swing so y'all can jump on there and pop on a little Dan? I'm just thinking all kind of stuff. So I go down there, I knock on the door. When I knocked on the door, one of the Big Face dudes was like, oh no, that him and his cousin, he in there arguing. So I snatched the door anyway, bro. I snatched the door. And when I look in there, I see Big Face. He like this. He a little taller than Lil Dan. He like this. And Lil Dan like this. And they're arguing. And Big Face is saying, I don't give a you still my cousin. You my little cousin. You my little cousin. And Lil Dan was saying, I don't give a So I'm like, Lil Dan, what's up, bro? So he like, man, I'm straight, bro. So he gonna do it like that. So Big Face looks at me, was like, man, close my door, bro. Close my door, bro. Man, this me and my cousin, this family business, bro. Close my door, bro. I closed the door. I didn't close the door because I'm some type of sucker or because I was scared Big Face was gonna do something to me. Because to be frankly honest, I feel like we could have took them, like all the way, 100%. But, you know, that's just how I felt. That don't mean that's what was really gonna happen. So I always try to avoid any situation for real. But I closed the door because at the end of the day, he was right. That was something amongst him and his cousin. They was just arguing. Ain't nobody in there jumping them. You know what I'm saying? But me understanding the situation that was just going on is what had me like, hold on now, what the hell is really going on type of situation. When I closed the door, the same one of Big Face guys that told me that's just him and his cousin, he was like, man, these folk crazy, bro. Folks in here arguing about that little situation. So I'm like, what situation? He was like, same thing that was just going on. I said, what is it to be arguing about? He said, cause Lil Dan trying to convince him that Liz is such and such, and he telling Lil Dan that he don't care. You know, it's just crazy, bro. It really don't make no sense. So I commenced to walk away. I told Flat, I'm like, come on, bro. Don't even worry about it. We go walking back towards the room, bro. When I get halfway to the room, I hear Big Face yell to Lil Dan, the only reason I'm sparing them is because you were part of that board gang. That's the only reason I'm sparing them. If it wasn't for you being a part of that gang, we would have been popped on them